Okay, hey guys, it's me, Switchcat, and here I am at Gimpo Airport. This is another travel video, in case you hadn't noticed. Gimpo Airport is smaller than Incheon, but they're close to each other, and they got coffees, and they got places for me to play games, and they got pretty bad smog. So here's takeoff. And by the way, I'm ad-libbing this, basically. I don't have a script or anything. You just take your phone, you dump it into Movie Maker, and then you narrate your spreadsheet. There's food. It's different than what I'm used to, but it wasn't bad. So, off to Japan, doing my Switch thing. So, there's Tokyo from the air, such as it is. And now I'm at Tokyo Haneda. So, this trip I'm actually in Ebina, which is not Tokyo so much. There's the setup at the hotel/office. I'm not cleaning the hotel, don't judge me. Did a lot of driving, a lot of work stuff. But, you know, this is a video of mainly these book-offs and hard-offs, of which you've got tons and tons of just junk. Some of it's pretty cool. Lots of these PlayStation games and stuff. I never really buy anything because I'm kind of dead to it, but man, you have to admit there's a lot of stuff in these places. But you can find some pretty cool things too. I mean, some rare items pop up every once in a while. This is kind of unusual. This is really unusual, but they wanted a lot for it. It's Christmas time, and they're here, I guess. I bought this because I guess the US release isn't out. And this is Calorie Mate Block, which sounds really appetizing. There's Echo Town, the Super Book Off, and there's my friend who, a million Grables if you can guess who it is, Neko Mimi, because everybody wants to be like me. And this thing, which is expensive. And you know what those are. And you know what those are. If you're watching this, you probably know these are all just old portable games. More consoles. Yeah. Switchcat has predictable hobbies. Gambling! And maracas. I just got this because I like the art. This is the spiritual successor to maracas. And Virtual Boy inbox for 300 bucks. And this, I don't even know what this is. Looks neat though. You want some Dreamcast? We got them. Dreamcast all day, every day. There's the Virtual Boy again. Hey, you want a Twin Family Turbo, whatever. Got some Super Famicoms. I got it at everything. I didn't buy any of this. Big piles of, literally piles and piles of game stock. Hard off. I didn't name it. Tamagotchi. You got this tape-powered computer, that's alright. Apple one. This. And the Playdia, those are great, but that's not for my video. This isn't for my video either. Though it was a pretty cool find. Chicken nuggets, that's what I'm about. That's why I went. I went back to Yokosuka to have the meat. There's the meat. And then this is us cooking the meat. Because if you don't cook the meat, then you get this. Okay, now we're walking. This is probably another day. I found cat-related games. I went to mandatory sushi, which, if you know me, I'm kind of tired of sushi, so I ordered 4 Hamburg steaks. And more walking. I bet you can't guess where I walked to with my Tough Man refresh. Yeah, there you go. This is something. It's an MSX. It's a big bunch of junk. And big piles and piles more stuff. I'll tell you what, man, you guys ever need any pieces of stuff, let me know. Because there's so much, there's more here than you could possibly imagine. There's so much just laying around like it's worthless. It kind of is, really, I guess. It's only worth something to collectors. But it just goes forever. See all these docks, these DS docks? People didn't even use these things in the States. Just all over. I guess Circle Pad Pro. And then, oh, yeah, you want Super Famicom? We got a whole box of Super Famicom right here. Hey, you want some GameCubes? We got GameCubes all day. Oh, you want some Wii's? There's Wii's. Oh, you want some PlayStation 1s and Dreamcasts? We got this another tape-powered thing. Who edited this? Okay, we got Super Famicom stuff that's labeled PlayStation. That's actually kind of unusual considering how well organized they are. But, yeah. And here's a subway station that I recorded for some reason. I'm gonna have to ask my pal about that. Now, we spent a lot of time on the train. because that's how you get around. Trains are faster than cars. Pokemon Mini for someone. And we spent Thanksgiving there, so this is Thanksgiving food. We ate this with our Japanese friends, and this is where I laid out after Thanksgiving, where I found this. Go figure. Then we went to Outback the next day because we were hungry again. Yes. So this is Ebina Walk, which is close to where the hotel was. There was Taito Station. So my other pal wanted to go in there and play the claw machines, so I hung out with them. This place is basically just an arcade. There's the real Pokemon right there. Yep, there's the real Mario Kart. So anyway, here we go. We tried this over and over, and we spent all of our cash money in this machine. But you know, you just never give up, because perseverance pays off, as you'll soon see. Ding! Special item, which is basically potato chips. This is the Ebina Walk from on top of the Ebina Walk. Beautiful weather that day. I didn't record that for any particular reason. This was cool. There's Shenmue. Yay! They want $50 for that. There's an old Sega Mark III. Blade Runner Special Edition with the car. Virtual Boy in box. Was it Mark III games in box? If you got a Mark III, that's where you need to go. There's a Neo Geo CD game. And what is that? Wonder Swan and Game Gear. And I took a picture of that because I thought it was cool. You want some Sega Saturn? We got Sega Saturns all day. Best price. And this is a memory thing for a something. And another memory thing for something. MSX2. Man, this is going too fast. Inside joke! It's another inside joke. Final Lap 2000. And you want some Mega Drives? There we go. And then there was this one actually had a lot of these strange controllers. Not strange, but just unique. If you want a 3DO in box, there you go. You never have too many PSPs or DSs apparently. Or maybe you can, which is why they're all here at the Hard Off. Some MSX games. And we're back on the road. I mean, by now my trip's basically over. I mean, I've done all the work stuff. So we're just killing time before I go to the airport. Love the little houses. I wouldn't want to live in the little houses, but I like to see them. This is the Hard Off next to the airport, which wasn't very impressive. It looks impressive, but it wasn't. So, now off to the airport. Haneda again. This is in Haneda, which is my favorite airport. I don't like Narita. Haneda's a little bit more quiet and slow. Get you to point B, that's the whole point. I guess. There it is. Playing Switch on the plane. It's a little Octopath Traveler while I fly over Tokyo Bay. Get your food on. Like I said, this isn't what I'm used to, but it's not bad. Hey, Tetris is built into the plane here. Okay, I think this is Seoul. Yeah. So back at Gimpo. Getting a taxi. And that's how I get back to my where I've got my car parked. So these are the games that I picked up because I do Switch games, obviously. So I got a few. It wasn't a wash. I didn't buy as much junk as most. There, you can pause that if you want to go through them. And I'm back in the ice-cold reaches of Seoul. And that's the end. So it was an okay trip. I got no problem with it. I'm a pretty easy guy. But you know, in general, you go to these places and you look at all this stuff and you think, man, this stuff's got to be worth something to somebody. So it's always good, you know, if I see anything interesting, I like to reach out. If you saw anything interesting in the video, please let me know. There's always a possibility I could go back. I mean, I won't go back today, but I know where these book-offs are. So it's better than nothing. Anyway, that's it. That's all for my travel video. Thanks for being patient. We're having serious internet problems. And of course, the travel keeps me off of the videos. But, you know, you're a cool bunch and I appreciate you. So we'll get back to the boring Let's Plays later. So thanks for being a part of the most obscure cat-based gaming channel on YouTube. Be good and have a good day. Bye.